Hey guys, this is Miss Osborne. As you probably know, this is your welcome walkthrough video. What we're going to do today in this video is to just go through the course real quick, hopefully about 10 minutes, and I'm going to go over everything that you need to know and help you feel more comfortable. Okay? So first, let's talk about the announcements right here. This is where you will find any new information. There is already a welcome announcement, and we're going to check that out real quick. Okay, let's go over this. Hi, welcome to Digital Photography. We only have 4 short weeks, so let's get right down to business. This first week will be essential in getting a good, healthy start. If you can complete everything that is due this week, you'll have no problem staying on track. As you guys know, this is a short summer course, so we do only have 4 weeks. This first week, like I said, is going to be essential. It's a really busy week. There's lots of stuff due this first week, and it's just, like I said, to get you a good, healthy start. After that, we're going to slow it down a little bit, but we really need to get a jump start on this, okay? The very first thing you want to do is watch the welcome walkthrough video and then take the welcome walkthrough quiz. As you guys know, that's what you're doing right now, so you've got that covered. And as soon as this video is over, you're going to go to your welcome walkthrough quiz. That is worth 50 points, and it's just so you understand everything that you need to do, where to find everything, all that good stuff. Okay, after that, you're going to complete the getting to know each other discussion. If you come over here and look to your left, scroll down just a tiny bit. This is all in your intro. You guys probably already know this. Welcome walkthrough video, welcome walkthrough quiz, and the getting to know each other discussion. I'm going to go over that here in just a second as well. So let's get back to the announcement. Okay. These two things are due the very first day of class. So that the welcome walkthrough quiz and the getting to know each other discussion, both due Monday, July 8th, the very first day of class. After that, you will start the first unit, how it all works. The exam for that unit will be due Tuesday, July 9th, so the very next day. Okay, that unit only has an exam. Most units have a photo assignment and an exam, but for the first unit, like I said, we won't be taking any photos quite yet. Okay, the next unit is called Using Your Digital Camera. You will complete your first photo assignment in that unit, and then also the exam. Both of those things are due Thursday, July 11th. Due this Sunday, July 14th, is the unit called The Subject. This will include your second photo assignment and the unit exam. Okay, like I said, this is a busy week, okay? But again, we will slow it down next week a little bit. So in these announcements, you'll get one every single Monday, and I will go over everything that you will need to be doing that week. Okay, here's some important things to keep in mind about this course. You must always be the photographer, which means no one else can take your photos. Okay? You are always the one behind the camera. You're always the one taking photos. Okay? So not only does this mean no one else can take your photos, this means do not take photos off the internet. I know you guys would never do that. But it happens sometimes, so I just need to warn you that it never works, okay? All right. So also, for every assignment, you must do a brand new photo shoot. This means that you cannot use any photos taken before the beginning of this class. Now, sometimes there's photo instructions, and you're like, hey, I have a great photo I took last year, and it would totally work for this. Can't do that, okay? Every single photo that you turn in must be done just for that assignment. Okay? You must zip your photos to one file before you submit your assignment. Some of you may already know how to do this. If you do not, don't stress. I will show you how to do that before you need to know how to do it. Okay? Coming to the Class Connects will greatly increase your understanding and your grade. I promise you, students who come to Class Connects do better on the exams, They do better on assignments the very first time, and you just kind of get a better understanding of photography in general when you come to the Class Connects, okay? All assignments must be in JPEG format. You must, this is really important, you must have a camera to complete this course. Now, this is something the counselors should be telling you before you even sign up for this class, but the school does not provide you with a camera, and you may not use your phone to take your photos. I know that in life, this is something that we do quite often nowadays, but not for this class. You need a camera. Okay, last, photography is cool, it's fun, okay? So get your work done, but have fun doing it. And please make sure you just keep up with the due dates, okay? And I'll show you in just a minute how to find all the due dates. But the main point is digital photography is super fun, but it is work as well, okay? Okay, so let's come over here. We'll go over some things over here real quick. So this is syllabus. This is where you would find your syllabus. I'm not going to read through that. You guys can read just fine on your own. Teacher contact information. This is me. Okay. My name is Erica Terrell Osborne. In school, you'll always see my account as Erica Osborne, but I go by Terrell. Always have. Always will. My parents named me Erica Terrell Osborne. Always called me Terrell. Never called me Erica. No one ever calls me Erica. So you may call me Miss Osborne. You may call me Terrell. But please don't call me Erica. I know. I wish I could change it, but in my K-12 account, but I cannot, so I apologize. My work phone number is 303-834-9567. Please don't ever hesitate to call or K-mail me with any questions or concerns or comments at any time. Okay? Okay, I'm going to let you go over some of this stuff by yourself. Class Connects. Because we have only 4 short weeks for this class, Class Connect sessions for digital photography will be held Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. Okay, we have lots of Class Connects every week, and that's because we have lots of work to do. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, we'll go over everything that's due that week. I'll go over everything you need to know in the units, for the exams, assignments, that kind of thing. Fridays are just going to be open sessions where you can log in if you have any questions. Okay, I'm not going to be teaching. I'm just going to be answering questions. All right. So it will be listed in your daily Class Connect schedule as the following. Pretty easy to figure out. Okay. Right here, weekly schedule when everything is due. This is one place you can come to figure out when everything is due and what you need to be doing every week. Like I said, this week is very specifically, precisely planned out for you. Okay, because there's lots of things to get done this week. As you can see, week 2, week 3, and week 4, a little more chill. Okay, so this is where you can come to find out that kind of information. All right, Class Connect sessions right here, recorded Class Connect sessions. This is where you will come if you miss a Class Connect. Okay, right now there are no links here, but there will be. So as soon as as soon as we have a Class Connect, afterward I grab the link and I put it here. So if you miss a class, you can always come and see what you missed here. All right, attendance points. This is for Class Connects. Okay, you receive 5 points for every live Class Connect you attend. So not only are you going to get a better grade because you'll have better understanding, you'll also get a better grade because you're going to be getting 5 extra credit points every time you show up. That's a lot. Okay? Here's where you will come. Quick how-to videos. There's just short little YouTube tutorials to show you how to do certain things. As you can see, if I click here, this is a link to take you right to a YouTube video to show you how to zip your files together. Okay? There are certain things throughout the course that I noticed that people have a little trouble with. especially if they don't come to Class Connects. And so I've put together these quick little videos to show you how to do those things. Okay. Dropbox, this is where you will submit, right over here. Dropbox, this is where you will submit all of your assignments, just like most of your other classes, I'm sure. Okay. Doc sharing, this is where I put all the rubrics. Okay. And so for each assignment, there's already a rubric that exists. So if you're not quite sure how you will be graded on an assignment, you just click on one of these and it will tell you exactly how you will be graded. Okay, that really helps to make sure that you've done. You can kind of use it as a checklist. Have I done this for the assignment? Have I done this for the assignment? Okay. Okay, one more thing I'm going to show you. So if you go to the course homepage and you scroll all the way down, this is in a really inconvenient place. I wish I could change it, but I cannot. And go to the course checklist, lower right-hand corner. This also will give you due dates when everything is due. Everything in the course is here. If you look right over here, it'll give you the due dates when everything is due. Okay? Anything that you have to complete will have a due date. Now, when this date has already passed, I believe these turn red. So you know that if you have not completed that and it's in red, it's overdue. Now, I don't take off any points for overdue assignments. Okay? We just have due dates to try and keep you on track. I do not take off any points. Okay? Another thing that you need to know is that you can always retake an exam and you can always redo an assignment. If you would like to retake an exam that you feel like you haven't done all that great on, just let me know. K-mail me, give me a call, and I will reset that for you. As far as assignments, I will grade it. You'll get the rubric. You'll see exactly what you need to do to improve, and you can resubmit that at any time before the end of the course. Okay. The very next step after this video is over, like I said, is you are going to come down into the intro and take your welcome walkthrough quiz. The very next step after that is the getting to know each other discussion. Let's take a quick look at that. So the intro says, "Hi, I miss meeting students face to face, so I've created this discussion to learn more about you and for you to get to know each other as well. All you need to do is copy and paste the questions below into your response and answer them. You will receive 1 point for each question answered. Of course, I will answer 2. Okay, so all you have to do is highlight all this stuff right here, copy it, and then go to respond. All right, so you will answer all those questions. Here you can see I have already answered if you want to go learn a little bit more about me. Okay. All right, so hopefully you guys are feeling a little more comfortable with the course and you know exactly what to do now. All right, please let me know if you have any questions. You guys have a fantastic day. See you in class.